Next, I will invite Sri Chokalingam. He is Commissioner Education, Maharashtra Government, to share his idea.
Innovations can come just by questioning why are we doing what we are doing today. This post has been created newly in the state of Maharashtra. The basic questions I asked was that why should a student apply for sitting for an exam? Every student has to fill in an application that I want to sit in 10th standard exam, 12th standard exam. Do we have any student who doesn't want to appear for exam in 10th and 12th but studying in 10th and 12th? Why some student has to apply for a scholarship if he or she is found to be eligible? Can't we find out eligible students? Innovations come from questioning things. So what we are planning, which some other states are also planning and central government is planning by way of Shala Darpan, is to have a database of students, big data of schools, teacher and students. Schools and teachers are available in UDS database and student is being planned. What are the benefits? The educational growth, the tracking of child of each and every student can be done. Whether a particular sector, territory, maybe gender, maybe some other thing is lacking in a particular topic. Is it true or not true? What are the help we have to put it? Second, as I told, if the government want to introduce some scheme, maybe scholarship, maybe some other support, what will be the impact in finances? And immediately we can pick up the beneficiaries and give. How many children are there with special needs? What are the things to be provided? Deduplication. All the states face this big problem of vanishing students. May not be vanishing schools, but vanishing students. We had a case where the school exists, same management had 3 schools, but in 2 schools no student appeared for 10th standard exam. Then on inquiry it was found that the same 150 students in a school is being shown in other 2 schools, but no one sits for 10th standard exam because exam take place at the same date and time. The another issue is that we have a huge mechanism of issuing mark sheets, attesting it, submitting to 100 places. Can't we have an academic repository where we will put all our data and they will quote only number? This also we are planning. As far as academic side is concerned, I only request all of you to go, you might have listened to Sugata Mitra, but please go through his TED talk, which $1 million award in the last year. You might be knowing him for the experiment Hole in the Wall. Now he has come out with the concept of school in the cloud. What he says is that you cannot make the people learn. They have the capacity to learn themselves. For example, our children are much ahead of us, much ahead of our teachers in learning new things. They teach us how to use the new equipments. So his concept is that please challenge them to learn, just to provide the things. You don't have the capacity to teach them. Maybe this is time for us just to make things available and leave it to the children to learn. There is one more concept he has put, worth looking forward. He says that maybe education will be obsolete because whatever you need to know will be available in front of you at that particular point of time. You have to make a plumbing job, it will appear in front of you, take the spanner, turn it right, and it will be working. So what he is telling that maybe the current educational system is totally obsolete, the current school system is totally obsolete. A time may come, like the magazines are dying today, except few magazines. A time may come when only few universities and few schools in the world will exist and they will run through MOOCs, massive open online courses. We should be ready for that challenge. As government, are we ready for the fact that most of the schools and universities will be closed down? It might very well happen. This is what what the recent economist review says. These are the challenges before us. Maybe we look forward to more interaction during the conference. Thank you.